All right, Gemini, here we go. This is Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2022. In your case, I think it's a bit of Rocktober, especially because of my pre-shuffle here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to just paraphrase this pre-shuffle. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini for October 2022. I got the Strength card crossed by the Knight of Cups. I got the Two of Pentacles crossed by the Hermit, and I've got the the King of Wands, crossed by the Six of Wands. Again, it's the same energy I keep getting for you in the weekly readings, in the Friday readings. Somebody here is done with being controlled. They want something new. They're following their soul. They're breaking free, making a decision, gathering up the strength, putting down the fear to come approach you with some roses from the grocery store. Okay? Or approach their life from a Point of Cups after something that makes them happy. Been living the black horse, wants the white horse. You know, that kind of thing. It could be why I called this the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands card has the black horse in this deck. Here's the white horse. Again, something's been controlling this person. They're getting the strength up and breaking free. But there's got to be a but here. Okay, it's not that simple. It's not that cut and dry. I don't know. I keep saying in the weekly readings, they keep turning around. They get to the stop sign at the corner and turn around. Okay, and all of this could be metaphorical, could just be fantasy in their head. I don't know. Let's see. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini for October 2022. This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? All right, so why the fuck are we here? It's the Knight of Pentacles. That's not surprising. It's a persistent energy. It's a reliable energy. There's a lot of wasted time here. Somebody could be going a lot faster. He got a racehorse. Get on the horse, asshole, like I always say. Yeah, they are moving away from what has been restricting them, but they're wasting a lot of time in the process by dilly-dallying. Whatever dilly-dallying means. It could be turning around. It could be just rethinking. It could. I have no idea. It's very complicated, whatever it is, or at least they think it is. What comes after the cut? Yep. Steadily and surely moving toward their happiness, the sun. Okay? Somebody has seen the light. This is hallelujah upright. Okay? Okay. That's it. That's the cut. That's what I got. Let's pull a reading. Let's go. Backs up my pre-shuffle. Okay? Knight of Pentacles does tell us it's slow moving. It is somebody who's wasting a lot of time. They got a racehorse. Why are they walking? That tells me it's complicated. Somewhere between the sun and why it's taking so long, there's complications, right? Breaking away from a controlling family, from a controlling marriage, or from a controlling way of thinking. There's always complications. But those complications are only as much as we make them in most cases. We'll see. Give me a reading. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Gemini for October 2022. Let's go. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles. Seeds that were planted are taking root. Divine timing. Timing is right. The energy is right for this to happen right now. The plant is beginning to grow. I'll throw you every cliche I can. Oh, what's fueling this? Nine of Cups. Look. Same message. Nine of Cups. She already in the air. Somebody really wants this. Seeds that were planted long ago starting to grow. The divine timing. The timing is right. Someone feels like they can do it. Someone's going toward their 9 cups. Okay? There we go. I imagine the seeds were planted by this soulmate connection. Maybe something you said, maybe something you did, maybe something you represent. I don't know. Our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden message from the universe. I'll tell you what it says. It's read with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and we'll see where we go. Let's do it. The only extent that I'm doing for these, as far as I know, is for the overview. Make sure you watch the overview. You're a part of it. No doubt. All right. Energy around the connection. Here it is. 8 cups. I was going to mention 8 cups. I can't believe I would have looked so cool if I had said what I wanted to say. As I was putting this card down, I was going to say it's very similar because there's the 9 cups underneath it. I was going to say it's very similar to an 8 cups energy. I didn't say it. I swear to you I was going to say that. It's right there. There it is. That's fucking awesome. I love it when that happens. Blows my mind, even if nobody believes it. I don't fucking care. That's fucking cool. I got to learn how to harness that. That is a new ability, the psychic side of things that's coming in from me. I got to learn how to harness that. I'm still working on it. I got to go find me a Yoda. Okay. Psychic Yoda. 8 of Cups. Yeah, somebody, it's just saying what this is saying. It's saying what the overall energy is saying. It's saying yellow, forward movement, yellow, forward movement. The sun, there's the sun from after the cut. Walking toward the 9 cups, away from 8 broken cups that's been controlling them. It's all here. It's all up to their free will because it's all fucking minor arcana. But it is here. It's that energy. So what's the fucking problem? What are the complications? How are they behaving in the 3D? What the fuck's going on? Queen of Cups. Following their soul. Following their intuition. The most love I could pull from the deck. Somebody here. Well, doesn't she look like she wants love? She's jumping in the air after 9 cups. Doesn't even care if she falls and breaks her legs. Doesn't even care. Somebody here is doing it for love. They want love. They don't have it. The King of Wands in the pre-shuffle shows me what they had. They're being controlled. There's some kind of control. It's some kind of something they have to do. It's some kind of something, a life they've been living that they were supposed to be living, that they're living the life for somebody else. All of that. What's bookending the 8 of Cups? What's in the soul? 3 of Wands, they gone. 3 of Wands in the soul isn't bad. That's not bad at all when paired with an 8 of Cups. I don't have major arcana here, though. Okay, she's nervous about getting in that water. But they are. Something's changed here. I don't have the death card yet, but something's changed for this person. Right? It's about divine timing. I talked about divine timing here. That's when the energy is right. That's all it means. You can put all the unicorns and fairies on it you want. Divine timing sounds all godly and shit. But it's just about when the energy is right. When the correct energy is around us for something to make something happen. It's here. She's waiting, just like most surfers do. Come out to California where I live, you see a lot of surfers sitting on the beach. What the fuck are you doing? Why aren't you out there? Well, the waves aren't right. Not yet. We're waiting for the tide to, whatever. Well, that's what she's doing. The energy is just about right. It's too much minor arcana energy here. I still get that. I'm gone. Oh, I'm turning around. I'm in the air. Oh, I'm falling. I missed them all. Oh my God, I'm going to break my leg. It's that kind of energy. I don't know why. I don't know why yet. What's the universe want to tell us? Red with 8 cups. 6 swords. They gone. It's another minor arcana. They gone. It's red with the 8 of cups. Yep. Slowly. It talks about the slowness. It's a 1 notch faster than the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, but it's still the 3rd slowest energy in the tarot. Right? There's no motor on this boat. There's no Johnson 40 horse on there. You're not going to be water skiing behind it. It is what it is. Yeah. Moving on the calmer waters. Moving toward the 9 of Cups. Following their soul. Wanting love. Waiting for the right moment. The soul. The energy is coming together in the soul. It's like that moment where it starts to rain. Or it starts to snow. There's a moment right before it does. Where you can smell it. Right? You can smell the rain. You know it's going to rain. Like you're some kind of bloodhound. And that's that moment right there. She can smell that the waves are going to be right. It's just about to pop off. What's the final outcome? This is where I think we go to shit. I took a peek. I just wanted to see if I was right. I was hoping I was wrong. It's the Magician, and I know you don't think that's bad. Yellow is forward movement. The Magician's my card of action. But it's a lot of smoke and mirrors energy here. It's a whole lot of huffing and not a lot of puffing. Okay? That's why it's all minor arcana on the table. For the most part, we end with major arcana. That's the universe talking. Mommy and daddy, the universe. 5 major arcana. 5D. It's talking to us here and say there's a whole lot of puffing. Whole lot of huffing, not a lot of puffing. Alright? That's what's going on here. I think even if this tide is right, she's not going to jump in the water. That's what I think. And I don't want to think that. I don't have anything against you or your person coming together. But I do have an obligation to be honest with you how I read the energy. It's possible with the Magician here, but it's smoke and mirrors energy. Sometimes the Magician, it appears like they're leaving. I talked about this all the time. I talk about my mother's friend Joyce. She was, when I was a kid, she was always leaving her husband. And she'd come over the house and stay with us for a couple of days, and her and my mom would drink. And then they'd look for apartments for Joyce. It was like this thing they did. It seemed to happen every couple of months. But she always went back. It was just it was almost like an exercise, right? A training mission, right? It was like that. That's this smoke and mirrors energy. It's all nonsense. Okay, 8 of Cups. Let's talk to the witches. All right, let's go. The boy, do they want to? Oh boy, do they. This could also mean in an extreme situation, okay? For maybe one of you watching. This person is in a situation where they need to sneak away in a puff of smoke. So they're keeping everything on the down low. And then they sneak away. That can happen in controlling situations. Usually it's kind of a situation where you might be part of a family where it's very tradition, ethnic based and things like that, you know, all that kind of culture and all that kind of stuff where you can't go anywhere, you can't move more than 5 miles from home, or we'll find you and drag you back, kind of a thing like that. For at least one person watching, that's what's here. But for the rest of you, it's a whole lot of huffing and not a lot of puffing. And oh, they'd love to get out. Boy, are they feeling the love here. Intuition flowing. But I don't think she's going to get in the water for some reason. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Alright, why is the 8 of Cups here? 4 of Wands. Somebody walking away from a marriage or whatever represented stability for them. Their entire world, that's why there's a nervousness here. That's why there's a whole lot of puffing. That's why she waiting for that right moment. That's why it has to be, the timing has to be right. They know what they want to do. 4 of Wands is what represents stability. 4 of Wands is the road to the 10 of Pentacles. It can also represent a marriage or a relationship. It's 8 broken cups, and somebody's going toward their happiness, which is the soulmate connection, because this came out in the energy of the connection. What's on top? 6 swords. We might recognize that from such cards as this one right here. 6 swords is red with the 8 of Cups. 6 swords falls on top of the 8 of Cups. Slowly but surely, this is happening. Now, for 1 or 2 of you, this is happening behind the scenes, and it has to happen that way. They got to just disappear, like making a rabbit disappear, right? Kind of a magic poof, gone. Puff of smoke. For the rest of you, yeah, okay. I'm out. I'm done. I'm going. Yep, okay, I believe you. Not. Why is the 6 of Swords here? Yeah, the devil. No, there's some kind of tie that keeps them there. There's some kind of tie that stops them. It gets them. They get to the stop sign at the corner and they turn around and come back. You know, it feels like that. For others of you, what they want to get away from is that toxic. Okay? Absolutely. They're moving towards you. But this is in the energy of your connection as well, this devil. This devil here creates illusion. It creates fear. Right? It's just like these people on the card, afraid of what's here. In the light of day, they can see that it's not that big a deal. They feel like they can get away from it as the light comes in from the window, and they look at it and go, oh, it's just a person in a stupid outfit. It's a fucking homeless guy in a corner. Fuck, I could take him. He ain't had a good meal in a couple of weeks. He's probably weak. You know, why am I afraid of that? Right? But that's no. First of all, you should bring him food. You shouldn't beat him up, number one. But number two, this person here, in the light of day, they feel like they can do it. But then the light of day goes away. At some point, that sun moves away from the window, and it gets dark again. I don't know why. I don't know why. There's a soul contract with you that the universe is trying to fulfill. That's very clear here. But also, there's something that keeps them tied where they're at. It keeps this boat turning around. This boat, like there's some buoys out there that it can't get past. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Let's go. Which is why, for a couple of you, they're sneaking away. They're sneaking away. This is that kind of energy too. They hired themselves the leverage team. Remember that old TV show, Leverage? Right? They had a grifter and a thief and all that stuff. They hired themselves the leverage team here. And they're sneaking away. That energy is there too. Alright? They're using the devil for angel purposes. It's a common theme on TV shows, but it does play out in real life all the time. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Tell me about it. 4 of Pentacles, crossing it. Yep, it's holding back because of fear, holding back love. Well, I can't love, I can't do this, I don't want to give this, because if I give this, if I feel too much and I'm stuck, I'm going to have to. There's a lot of fear here. There's fear all over this. That's why there's a whole lot of puffing and not a whole lot of huffing and not a lot of puffing. There's fear here. Okay? What's on top? It's everywhere. It's bleeding on everything. This major arcana version of it, this minor arcana version of it, what is on top? Three of Wands. Three of Wands here, Three of Wands here. Both energies are the same. This is all driven by love. It's all driven by the soul. She waiting for that wave. He thinks he's waiting to jump in the water, but he's still wearing the cape. The cape is what keeps him. He doesn't want to get the cape wet. Even though you're out there on that boat. They're holding back. Staying on shore. Keeping the cape on. For some reason, they don't think they can do it. It's sort of the energy. I'm curious about that now. Why is the Three of Wands here? Hierophant. It's a marriage for a lot of you. Okay? It's something that keeps them stuck. Something long-term that keeps them stuck. Doesn't have to be a marriage. Something long-term keeps this person stuck. That may be the title of this reading. Okay? Boy, do they want out. But something keeps them afraid to leave. What's that? Afraid to leave. What's going on? My God. All right. Why is the Three of Wands here in the soul? I got it in the 3D. I got it in the soul. Why is the Three of Wands here? Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this surfer. She looked cute. I'd like to bang her. Tell me about her. Right? I get the leverage team to dig into her background. All right? Give me all the information. Here we go. Why is the Three of Wands here? Why? Why? Queen of Swords. It's a hazy truth. In the Witch's Tarot, the Queen of Swords still has clouds in the sky. It's one of the only Queen of Swords I've ever seen that's like that. Yes, it's supposed to represent the sword cutting through the clouds. I get it. But it's not. It is and it's not. The clouds remain. Even though she's holding the sword of truth. Archangel Michael, their energy. The clouds remain. It's strange. It's strange energy. Why? What's on top? The Hangman. Yeah, something's keeping them stuck. It's saying the same thing as here. I said something long-term is keeping them stuck on the shore. Something's keeping them in the Hangman. And it's something... it's a fear of some kind. It's something to do with these clouds. What? Why is the Hangman here? Yeah, the Five of Wands. It's... Someone's getting in their head to... This doesn't belong in the soul. The Hangman does. But this doesn't. And the Three of Wands is okay there. It's fine. But everything that fell on top of the Three of Wands, they know what they want to do, but they're not doing it. It's because of Five Wands, they get stuck in the Hangman, they get stuck in their head, they don't feel like they can do it, it could play out that way, feel like it's risky. Again, I just said they hired the leverage team, right? Come on. I know most people don't remember that show, but I remember it. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember Hardison out there on his computer looking things up, and then the thief, the little blonde girl, she'd go jump through laser beams and stuff like that. Somebody doesn't think they can get out. But maybe they think, maybe the energy's trying to say they think you can help them. I don't know. Maybe if they reach out to you, you might have an idea or you might have a way. Because there's some kind of covert operation here, in part. I know I said it was just for a couple of you, but all the way around, it's very coverty. Somebody secretly wants to get away. It's like if this is a marriage, right? This Hierophant, I ask, why is the Three of Wands here? They're looking away from it, right? They're wearing the same cloak. You can see it's the same cloak, right? So they're married to that person. It's just an example. They're married to this energy, we'll say, right? They're still wearing it. It's keeping them from going in the water, right? But they're looking away from it. They're looking out at the boat out here. It's all weird. Okay. All right. Something keeping them stuck. It's the easiest way to phrase it. I get a stop. I get a stop here because of this. I get it. I get the boat. It's going off. They're walking into the sun toward their happiness. I get it. I get it. I got it here. The energy is right. There's something divine timing playing. Seeds that were planted are growing, and then I get a stop. I get some sort of devil energy. They see that as the sun shines on it, they see it's no big deal. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. And then the sun moves away from the window, and it gets scary again. Why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here? All right. Why is the Six of Swords here? I got two Six of Swords. These are red with these. Very important. So this represents the motion away, moving things on to calmer waters. But it's also because there's two Six of Swords, there's two meanings. And these two boats are going in different directions. This one's going away from me. This one's coming toward me. Right? And they're red together. So what happens is the sun lights this up. They see it's no big deal. I think I can do it. Then the sun moves away from the window and it gets dark again. They get scary and they feel like it's better just to smooth things out, and they go and patch things up with whatever's on their side, whether it's a marriage or just the way they live within themselves. Why is the Six of Swords here? Come on. Okay. Yeah. Again, I keep getting this. Okay? I'm sorry if your person's not married, or if they don't have a family, if they live alone by the fucking airport, right? And eat Cheetos all day with a cat. I have no idea what your person does. They may sit around and just masturbate all day. I have by themselves in a dark room. I have no idea. But most of these people are in some kind of long-term commitment. The Ten of Pentacles crossing that. And I just got done telling you that this boat's coming towards me. When the sun moves away from the window, it gets scary again, and they smooth things out with whatever is long-term on their side. That's what the universe is saying. It's a round and round. This person's fucking scared about, maybe they don't have any confidence, maybe it's codependent. It doesn't have to be nefarious. Could just be a codependent relationship. They don't feel like they're going to have enough money. I've never lived on my own. I don't know what to do. I mean, I love this soulmate connection. I want to go toward love. I want to feel love, but I don't know if I can do it. This cloak is very warm. It's very nice. If I take it off, I'm butt naked under here, and then I'm going to be in some cold water. I don't know. I don't know what that's like. I don't know what water's like. You know, I'm giving you all the energy that's here. What's on top? Page of Swords. They disappoint themselves when they do that. There's the disappointment energy. The energy of October is about change. Change requires disappointment and anger at oneself. In this particular instance, under this particular energy. That's the recipe. I wrote about it in my blog in a Rocktober article. That said, here's one element. Do we get the other? Why is Page of Swords here? Temperance. Nope. It's self-pity when that happens. I know you think Temperance is a great card. It is. But this is angel energy, and it cancels out the devil. Okay? It cancels out the devil. This is them smoothing things out with what's on their side, which they get disappointed about, but they get over it quickly. Because they fear it. And then again, in a cycle, the sun comes and lights the devil. They see it's just something in the corner that they can take care of themselves. It's no big deal. And then the whole process starts again. It goes around and around. Now, we have a final outcome of smoke and mirrors. Again, for most of you, it's exactly what I've said. It's a whole lot of huffing and not a lot of puffing. All right? No house getting blown down here. But for others of you, I believe they disappear one time in the night. I believe they get away from whatever this is. It's a bit more nefarious in that case. Or maybe you help them out, or a friend helps them out. I don't know yet. Let's pull on this musician upright. The Magician, tell me what you want to tell me about it. What's the final outcome here, universe? Yeah. The High Priestess. Again, very huffing. I got this puff of smoke. Smoke and mirrors crossed by the High Priestess. Secret. I said, there's some kind of... I said, this is the secret, keeping the cards close to the vest, right? This is that energy. It's the environmental energy around the final outcome of disappearing in a puff of smoke. I said they hired the leverage team. You don't get the leverage team, right? If you don't... They handle big jobs. They take down governments and big corporations. Right? You don't hire them because your neighbor's lemonade stand is doing better than yours. You don't get the leverage team for that. This is some serious shit. This is some secret, covert motherfucking shit. And this person keeps it down, keeps it down. I got to see what's on top here. And again, it could all just be, again, because it's a big secret. It's a big fantasy. I said that in the beginning. It could all be their fantasy to break away and come toward you. You're the great fantasy. But the energy is there for them to actually do it. The problem is they keep getting scared, okay? Something's keeping them stuck. I see the cloaks. I see the Five of Wands keeping them stuck. And the Hanged Man, she's not going in the water with the Hanged Man on top of her. It's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to surf with a man on your back. She's not strong enough, okay? It's not going to happen. What's on top? Queen of Swords. Tying me back to the soul energy. The Queen of Swords was the crossing energy. Queen of Swords, again, something keeping them stuck. There's still some clouds there. They're not sure if they can do it. This is read with the Three of Wands, and that Three of Wands energy is very clear. If I take this cape off, I'm no longer attached to this, but it's cold water. I've never swum in water before. I don't know how it's going to make me feel. I'm very comfortable where I am, but I'm controlled. But that's all this Five of Wands chatter. It's chatter. It's nonsense. You're unhappy. Get the fuck out. Okay? I don't know if they can. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Five of Winter. Again, it's what I already told you. Something keeping them stuck. It's Winter's Five of Pentacles. They're going to lose too much. They don't know if they can take care of themselves. I'm throwing you every scenario I can because you're all dealing with a different person. Thousands of people watching. At the end of the day, there's a whole lot of huffing and not a lot of puffing. No house is getting blown down here. But for some of you, they sneak away in the night. For a couple of you. And you know who you are. This is some covert shit. But for the rest of you, it's all just sort of something they keep to themselves. It's a big secret that they'd like to get away from whatever's holding them back. They don't really do it, but they appear to work out a plan in their mind and play it out. It appears to be getting played out. That's why it appears in the reading. But nothing ever happens in the 3D. It doesn't go anywhere, and they're disappointed about that. But there's a lot of love here. Somebody is stuck. Why are they stuck? Huh? I don't know. I'm going to switch decks. I'm not extending any of these. My extended is the overview for October. But why are they stuck? Tell me. What? I'm pulling on this energy here. The two cloaks. Tell me about it. 3 cards and a bottom card. Come on. Give me something. 10 Pentacles. 10 Pentacles was crossing here. Again, for most of you, it's a long-term commitment. It's something long-term. It represents their stability on this side. Could be family, a job, a marriage. I don't know. Center card. Page of Pentacles. What's read with the 10 of Pentacles? The Emperor. Control energy. Right here. Forever in the planning stages, never in the doing stages. That page is my student card. There's the rainbow right there on top of it. That's the rainbow of, going toward your 9 of Cups, going toward your wish. 8 of Cups, walking away toward the sun, right? It looks like it just finished raining. You get the sun and just finished raining, you get a rainbow. And here's a rainbow here. And there's a rainbow here and a rainbow here. Forever planning to go toward the rainbow, but controlled by whatever this 10 Pentacles represents. A marriage, a job, a controlling family, a culture that they can't escape. Could be anything like that. All right? Human beings were not designed to have their soul's true purpose not followed. We are explorers, okay? We're not fucking pack animals. Yes, we do kind of go into tribes and things like that and have families, and which can be like a little tribe and a little thing, and yes, we did. But we're explorers by nature. That's what we are. We spread across the earth like a fucking virus. We started in one spot and spread out. It's about finding the soul's true purpose. And when we don't, we get miserable. And that's why everybody lives in fantasy land. That's why everybody's retail therapy themselves to death, to debt, if you will. Because nobody went after the soul's true purpose. It's just the way it is. This is a trapped energy. But boy, do they want to get out. And it looks like they do. In their mind anyway. But in the 3D, it looks like they're kind of stuck. Or keep telling themselves that. It can work that way too. This angel here does cancel out this devil. But only because they smooth things out on their side and stay where they are, even though they sit in disappointment. Alright? That's your reading. This person's very controlled, whoever this is. It could be just within themselves. It doesn't have to be an external thing. It's how they've been living. However that is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I did my best. I mean, nothing else I can say. 5 of Pentacles outcome. Someone leaves themselves out in the cold. Alright? Because they're allowing these clouds to get in the way, to skew their vision. There's no doubt about it. That's your reading. Alright? Perhaps they think you can help them. Perhaps they will reach out to you, but I don't know. If I were reading this in a personal reading for somebody, if I'm to single out an energy here, I would tell you not to get involved. Stay the fuck out of it. I just would. That's what I would say. Focus on yourself, okay? But I just singled out one energy for that. It feels like that. It's really strange. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do. I mean, I did my best. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.